A couple of years ago, the Yankees were rumored to be linked to Manny Machado and Bryce Harper, and there was rumors that they could even sign both of them. And so when the Yankees signed DJ LeMahieu, the reaction from the fan base was kind of subdued.
Everybody says, huh? What?
Especially because he's a second baseman, and the Yankees already had a second baseman in Gleyber Torres. But the fact is, DJ LeMahieu has been basically the Yankees' best player for 2 years running, and it hasn't even really been close. In fact, as I was researching this video, I noticed that his numbers were way better than I even realized. It's easy to forget how good he is because he doesn't hit 500-foot home runs or have fancy bat flips or anything like that. He's just incredibly consistent, and he's just out there to beat you. In 2020, DJ led Major League Baseball with a .364 batting average and finished third in the AL MVP voting. And I know batting average isn't as big a deal these days as it used to be, but .364 is pretty damn good. He led the team with a 3.0 wins above replacement, despite missing 16% of the team's games with a hand injury, and he hit an insane .423 in the Bronx and still batted .306 on the road. He hit 10 home runs and posted a .177 OPS plus, meaning that he was 77% above league average on offense. Just as a frame of reference, he had a higher WAR and OPS plus than Mike Trout, who actually appeared in more games than DJ. It's no wonder DJ wanted to get paid. One thing that makes DJ so valuable is he can also play defense all over the field. In 2020, he appeared in 37 games at second, 11 games at first, and 11 games at third. He was also the DH one time. He's nicknamed the Machine for a reason, because machines are incredibly consistent. In his first year with the Yankees, he had a .135 OPS plus, an .893 OPS, and finished fourth in the MVP voting, was an All-Star, and a Silver Slugger winner. DJ did the Yankees a big favor this winter. It's typical for guys to want to get as much money as possible when they hit the free agent market, and while DJ did want to get paid, what seemed to be more important to him was long-term security. He wanted a 5-year deal. The Yankees only wanted to go 3 or 4 years, but they made an arrangement where they would basically pay him for 6 years, give him $90 million, and allow the Yankees to stay under the luxury tax threshold by keeping his average annual value at $15 million. DJ will be 32 years old this year, and so I don't expect him to play at the Mike Trout level for an entire season, but he still will be pretty good. I don't expect him to keep up that .423 batting average at home because that's just ridiculous, and over a larger sample size that should come down a little bit. So don't expect him to hit .364 or higher this year. But if he hits .330 at home and .270 on the road, kind of regresses a little bit towards the mean, he's still a .300 hitter. His power will probably still go up because he's playing at Yankee Stadium. He's kind of gotten used to taking advantage of that short right field porch. And his defense should be great as always. He may regress a little bit defensively as time goes on and as age catches up with him, but that really shouldn't start for another couple of years. He should be pretty solid for the next 2 to 3 years at least. DJ is quickly becoming one of my favorite Yankees of all time just because of his ruthless efficiency. He's just so consistent day in and day out. He doesn't try and hit home runs every time. He uses the whole field. He can put the ball in play. He's really solid on defense. He can run the bases. He's a nice guy. He's a good clubhouse guy. And it's evident from watching him that he's just got that kind of quiet confidence, that quiet will to win of somebody like a Derek Jeter or a Tino Martinez, kind of a throwback to that late 90s dynasty, which is why I think it was so important that the Yankees brought him back. He's the type of player that you need to win a championship. Tell me how you think DJ will do in the comments. And as always, look for more previews coming up this week as we prepare for spring training. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you are new to the channel, here's a rundown of what you'll find here this season. Pre-game shows and post-game reactions from most Yankees games. I also do a podcast, 15 to 20 minutes if it's solo, 30 to 45 if I have a guest. Also prospects, rumors, and breakdowns. And don't miss the Martian Tracker, where I will post periodic updates of the Yankees' #1 prospect, Jason Dominguez, as he makes his way to the major leagues. Please like and subscribe. It helps other Yankees fans find the channel. I'll see you next time.